Shalom, shalom, Akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakwak Badash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for constantly feeding us sheep with this truth, day in and day out. I would like to say, the water.
Severe weather is threatening millions of Americans across several southern states, and multiple deaths have been confirmed. Tornadoes have already hit parts of Alabama where there are reports of damage and people trapped in their homes. Many counties there are under a state of emergency, and forecasters are warning of flash flooding, wind gusts, and large hail. Tornado and flash flood alerts have also been issued across Mississippi, Tennessee, and Georgia. CBS News correspondent Omar Villafranca is in Birmingham, Alabama, with the latest.
The series of damaging tornadoes sent sparks and debris flying across northern Alabama. The deadly storms reportedly trapping people in their homes. Powerful winds uprooted trees and sent them crashing onto rooftops or flattening them on their foundations. Some of the worst damage happened here at the Eagle Point subdivision in Shelby County, Alabama.
It was scary. The noise was unbelievable.
Carol Willis's garage damaged, but her home was mostly spared. She described the frightening moments the tornado barreled through her community.
I was standing in this window, the bedroom window, and I looked out and it started getting dark. I said, well, I better get out of this room. And I had a metal garbage can. I said, well, let me run to my utility room. I put the garbage can over my head, went in there. I stayed no more than 2 minutes. And I came out and I saw all of this. I couldn't believe it. It went so fast.
Also hard hit, Pelham, Alabama, just 20 miles south of Birmingham. At least 14,000 people in the area without power.
First responders have been going door to door in this neighborhood. You can see they marked this door, there was a 0. There's no reports of any fatalities here, but at least 3 people were killed in Calhoun County, which is northeast of Birmingham. Folks here also are not going to get any rest because there are more storms in the forecast tonight. Lana?
The National Weather Service warning tonight of a particularly dangerous situation in at least 4 states already. A number of tornadoes reported. There are reports of fatalities. The images of the damage coming in, a long track and violent supercell ripping across Alabama and right through this Birmingham neighborhood. People there trapped in their homes. The stunning damage seen from above, shattered homes, trees split open, ripped right from the ground. This Birmingham home destroyed, vehicles in the driveway crushed. No one was hurt at this particular home, but as I mentioned, reports of deaths and multiple injuries elsewhere. And take a look at the radar at this hour, the severe weather zone stretching from the Gulf Coast across the south and right up into Indiana and Illinois tonight. Authorities are warning of a dangerous night ahead. The scene left behind in Birmingham already devastating. ABC's chief meteorologist Ginger Z leading us off. She's in Birmingham tonight.
Tonight, deadly tornadoes slamming the southeast. Multiple people injured in Alabama and at least 5 dead in Calhoun County. One of the main monster tornadoes ripping across the densely populated south side of Birmingham.
I understand this is a very dangerous situation, and the Weather Service in Birmingham is now calling this a tornado emergency.
In Pelham, the twister flinging debris into the air.
This is a large, violent tornado that is down.
First responders racing to help those trapped.
These are those raw moments where we show up and this tornado just went through. The fire and police just got the folks that were in this home out. They are alive. They went to the hospital. But there are homes with their roofs off, there are homes collapsed, and this is just one of the neighborhoods that was impacted.
The folks who were sent to the hospital back at the scene. Mary Rose DeArmond talking to us just hours after she and her husband Larry were pulled from their basement.
Your spirits are pretty great from just coming from the hospital, from being trapped in your home.
Oh, I'm not worried about this. The only thing I was worried about, we came out of it alive.
Before the next round of tornadoes, they were in there salvaging anything they could find.
Just unbelievable pictures. Let's get right to Ginger Z. She's live on the scene in Birmingham, Alabama tonight. And Ginger, I know you have damage right there behind you and all around, and also that this is far from over. Show us what you're seeing.
Yeah, David, walk up the steps. This used to be a front door, and this is a home that collapsed on top of Mary Rose and Larry DeArmond. We actually just met them. They got out of the hospital. That was the ladder that their neighbor brought over and had them climb out of that collapsed basement. It is one of 32 homes that is destroyed or heavily damaged in this neighborhood alone. And no, the threat's not over, not even close. Look at the maps right now. From southern Indiana all the way into Mississippi, we still have tornado watches up. Particularly dangerous situation tornado watches at that. We're going to move this east as we go through tonight. So even through the midnight hour in North Georgia or eastern Tennessee or Kentucky, you need to be on the lookout. Damaging wind and hail also a threat on top of the tornadoes. Here's the only good news I've got for you, David. It starts to weaken as it gets into South and North Carolina by tomorrow.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal Yimla, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakwak Wadash. Shalom.